Ladies and gentlemen, it's Round the Horne.
And welcome to the show. First, some corrections. In last week's recipe, I should have said half a tin of red peppers. And not half a ton. And I also told you to add enough curry powder to cover a table. Ah, dear, it should have been a tablespoon, of course. It's a slip of the tongue that any of you could have made, assuming you've got any tongues left. Well, I hope I've cleared that up. I shall try not to make any more mistakes today, because later in the programme, I shall be giving you this week's cookery tip called Baked Beans on Toast. And finally, a useful household hint sent in by Mrs. Ada Mole Biscuit of Jubilee Buildings, Park Lane, Mayfair. It's a simple way of making the box room, that small box room, look larger, and you just paper it with thinner wallpaper. Now, the only man with an extra mileage ingredient in his midriff bulge, Douglas Smith. Announce the next item, Smith.
Sir, the Round the Horne Forum of the Air.
Oh, yes, the spot where we invite people to phone in and unburden themselves. And here's the first call now. Hello. Sorry, I can't hear you. Would you mind breathing up a bit? Oh, hello, Mr. Gunfuttock.
Hello. I have something which I feel should be brought out into the light of day.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
I wish to complain about the current craze for embossed Victorian door furniture knobs to you.
And you.
Thank you. Anyway, I'm going to protest. I'm hoping... I am hoping to demonstrate with Vanessa Redgrave. Yes, I fancy a demonstration.
Yes, quite so. Are you going to hold it in Trafalgar Square?
That depends on the weather. What I want to know is, can I have your support?
No. You jolly well buy your own. Hello?
Tell me something. Is Kenneth Williams a pseudonym?
Well, not as far as we know. There have been rumours, of course.
You see, Mr. Horne, I used to go to school with a chubby-cheeked little rascal who looked like him. Of course, this was in 1892. Could it be the same man?
Well, I doubt it. Not in 1892, because Kenneth Williams had already left school by then. I'm sorry.
The disgrace.
And now, via the radio link, an on-the-spot report from Gerald Monkshabit in Antarctica. And I must apologise in advance for the poor quality of the reception once again.
Hello, this is Gerald Monkshabit speaking to you from the frozen tundra of Antarctica. The latest polar expedition has just in the Weddell Sea. It's so cold here that our have frozen to the packing cases. It's been 4 days now since we put our through the tent flaps. Because outside you simply can't see your in front of your... And with that, I return you to the studio.
Thank you, Gerald Monkshabit. And now in the studio, all the way from shark-infested beaches of South Kensington, Miss Judy Cooleybar.
Too right, sport. Keep your distance. I've got my police whistle ready.
Yes. Well, now, shall we carry on? I'll rephrase that. Shall we continue? Now, what are you working on now?
I'm working in a menswear shop. It's disgusting. One fella come up to me. Yeah. Can I try on a pair of trousers in the window, he says. Well, I wasn't having that. No. What? Too right. I give him a quick karate chop in the throat. Didn't get any more customers in that day.
Oh, things for slack.
What do you mean by that?
No, it's all right. Nothing.
Now then, listen, Mr. Horne, you'd hardly believe this. I found a bit of cardboard attached to a sweater with obscene printing on it. Large gents, it said, and you all know what that means.
That was just the ticket.
Yeah, maybe just a ticket to you, but I think it's disgusting.
Well, thank you, Judy Cooleybar, and whatever you do, don't let them get you down. Well, I think it was the French historian Pierre Chaminade who said, Le pays tombera et tout le monde sera transfixé par la plume de ma tante. So I'm going to give you a song, I think, which has been allocated to me for some obscure reason, with Max Harris at the piano. We'll have a bash, Max. Here we go. Of a marvellous hair raiser, Thatcher, I'll sing.
Bravo!
'Twill grow hair upon any and everything.
Everything?
Well, more or less. If your hearthrug's worn out, put some Thatcher on quick. In the morn 'twill be covered with hair a foot thick.
Nice.
Dropped on wood 'twill make brushes. Put some on your nut.
You what?
Nut. Though it's bald in 5 minutes, you'll want your hair cut.
Say that again.
So hairless bound to raise your glass in praise that Thatcher came to pass. Oh, Thatcher, rejoice, ye bold and weary men, you'll soon be regular hairy men. Sing for joy, let your voices go, sprinkle some on your cranium, Thatcher, what-ho. Dropped on the string 'twill make burrs for ladies to wear.
Yes, comes lovely with your boas.
One drop grows a settee on an old Windsor chair.
Ah, fancy.
A hair mattress will make of a sheet, so 'tis said.
Make your bed, you lie on it.
All right. It won't wash clothes, and it ain't nice to spread on your bread.
Can you tell it from butter?
Well, sometimes, yes. Just a drop fell on baby next day on my life. He was shaving himself with an old putty knife.
Yes?
So, Thatchless babes in Thatcher revel, you'll all have hair like Jimmy Savile. Oh, Thatcher, rejoice, ye bold and weary men, you'll soon be regular hairy men. Sing for joy, let your voices go, sprinkle some on your cranium, let go, whoa. Thank you, Ducky.
Nice.
Oh, thank you. And now, movie go wrong. Forward, Smith.
Sir, Pornographic Productions, in association with the official receiver, proudly present Apache Story.
Cancel my reservation for a start.
My name is Sitting Duck. I'm the wise old chief of the Apache Nation. When the herds of buffalo were here, the land was covered with plenty, but since they've gone, there's, there's hardly any. Food is scarce since the pale faces came. The young men of my tribe are rumbling, and their tom-toms can be heard for miles.
I say fight the white man. I shall paint my face and strike terror into their hearts.
You're a hothead, young Billy Two Cheeks.
Yes.
I say we should speak softly and seek a negotiated settlement, setting aside such sanguine sentiments.
Here, he speaks with forked tongue.
No. Carry on, rain in the face.
Like you say, I say we must all work to extinguish the fires of war.
You're doing pretty well on your own, aren't you? Well, thank you, gentlemen. I think that concludes the annual general powwow. I rose and went to look for my daughter, little sage brush flower which grows beside the sparkling waters, or, as I call her for short, Gladys.
Daddy will be looking for me, Billy Two Cheeks. I don't care. No, I don't care. I'm content to sit here and watch you. What are you doing?
I am hunting for the water otter.
You mean the kettle?
Yes. Oh, here it is. Let's have a nice cup of tea.
Oh, you have strange ways, Billy. You are different from other braves. Is it true that you are one of them? A pale face?
Yes, it's true. This tribe abducted me from a blazing log cabin when I was a baby. My parents had escaped. I was brought up as an Apache. I am an Apache. Well, that's enough plot. Let's get on with the laugh. I intend to attack the fort with a small band behind me.
Who?
The Max Harris group. They'd frighten the life out of anybody. Little do the pale faces in the fort know what is in store for them.
The scene shifts to Fort Smith. Played with impeccable timing by you-know-who. I'm girt by rough-hewn logs and watchful eyes scan the plains through my aperture. In my time, I've beaten off many attacks. I'm known as the biggest fort in the business.
No comment. In his quarters, General Ironsides Cuspidor is speaking.
I tell you, Lieutenant, there's only one language these Indians understand. Brute force.
It's all right, sir. I speak it fluently. Tell me, sir, why do you hate the Apaches so?
The reason goes back 20 years, Lieutenant. I was in a log cabin when the wild Apaches attacked and set it on fire. I had a baby, Lieutenant.
Well, fear attacks a man in different ways.
An Apache Indian kidnapped that baby. You know, I can still remember the golden ringlets and the little chubby cheeks. Baby was quite pretty, too. Well, what's that noise?
We're being attacked by a gramophone record.
You're right. It's Indians. Close the gates. Man the ramparts. Don't fire until you see the whites of their eyes.
They're attacking with their eyes shut.
Cunning devils. By George, just look at those Apaches. Wave after wave after wave.
It's no use, sir. I'm going to wave back.
All that day, the attack continued. The lieutenant's wife was struck by a tomahawk.
Oh, there's a nice tomahawk.
But finally, Billy Two Cheeks decided he'd had enough.
I've acted bravely long enough. I'm going back to camp.
And it suits you better. Meanwhile, back at the Indian encampment, the elders of the tribe were performing a ritual to bring rain.
And now Geronimo runs up, reaches his mark, and bowls. And the laughing deer cuts him to square leg.
It never fails. It was then I noticed that our camp seemed strangely deserted. There was not a young brave in sight, only us old timids.
Father, I can hide it no longer.
No?
Billy Two Cheeks has gone to attack the fort. He swore he would slaughter the women and carry off the men. Well, possibly I'm mixed up.
Yes, or possibly he is.
I've done it, oh Chief. I've fought my first battle. I've earned the feather of a brave and an extra 2 feet of carpet in me wigwam.
Oh, silly Billy. I wanted peace and you have disobeyed my orders. You're different from us. Gather your belongings and go.
3 pale-faced scalps, 2 Navajo scalps, 1 bottle of scalp tonic, 4 pairs of moccasins, 1 pair of realisins.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about your Indian clubs?
I should cancel my membership. And now I go!
In the months that followed, Billy Two Cheeks showed his defiance of the palefaces. He stood outside the fort and threw stones at it. Then he got a little bolder and threw that. And as Chief Sitting Duck, I decided it was time to have a powwow with the pale-faced general. I went to Fort Smith. It was midnight and the fort was asleep. Oh, wake up, Smith. Open your southeast entrance. I want to see the general.
I'm glad you came, Chief. We must stop these renegade Indians. The big white father speaks of peace, of our 2 peoples living in harmony. Has he not given you a load of wampum?
Yes, he has. Yes, but I'm powerless. All my braves have gone to follow Billy Two Cheeks.
I shall hunt him down. We have the finest scout in the territory. A man who invented the famous knife, which is named after him.
You mean Jim Bread?
Exactly. Lieutenant! Get the men together.
The cavalry troop rode out of the fort singing an army song. I accompanied them on my palomino. It was a little out of tune, but they didn't seem to mind. Perhaps I could prevent bloodshed, and anyway, I wanted to see this Jim Bread in action.
Yep.
The Indians are that-a-way, General. I can tell by this here bent blade of grass. And this tiny scratch on the bark of the trees, and this misplaced pebble. And this big neon sign that says, to the Indians.
How far ahead are they, Jim?
Not very far. Nope. Not very far. This is still warm.
What is?
This Injun leg I'm feeling.
That's mine, you fool.
Oh! Sorry, wait. Look up there. Smoke signals. Can you read them, Chief?
Of course, yes. Puff, 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 puff. Apostrophe, puff, puff, puff. Exclamation, puff.
Well, what does it say?
Help, my blanket's caught fire. We continued cautiously along the trail. Suddenly an arrow, cleverly portrayed by Douglas Smith, whistled by my ear. I said arrow, Smith, not Eaton.
Oh, sorry.
We had caught the renegades unawares. They fought back.
Scalp 'em! Scalp 'em! Don't bother with Sitting Duck. Nature's beaten us to it. They're the others.
It was a short, sharp battle. It had to be. We were near the end of the sketch.
All right, I surrender.
Good. Ceasefire, men. So you're Billy Two Cheeks. Yeah. Say, you don't look like an Indian.
Well, he isn't really. He's different from us. We found him 20 years ago in a blazing log cabin.
20 years? That's when I had my baby stolen from a blazing log cabin. Tell me, Billy Two Cheeks, have you got a strawberry birthmark on your left deltoid?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes, I have. That means you're my daddy.
And you're my little baby, Priscilla.
Priscilla! I said all along he was different from us. So ends this week's production. Next week we will show something that filled every seat in a West End cinema. It's 100-weight of horsehair stuffing. All of which doesn't bring us to Rambling Sid Rumper, but he's here just the same. Rambling Sid.
Thank you very much indeed. Very nice introduction. Hello, me dears. Fain would I glossop among the dewy hedgerows, but I've desisted as it tends to rust the artefacts.
Yes. Now, what air are you going to try our patience with this week?
Well, it is a gladsome ditty which people sing in the Lummoxshire inns, providing there's a licence for singing and wordling, and it goes after this fashion cheerfully, but limply.
Some folk like to grunge, some folks do, some folks do, some folks nurk their sponge, but that's not me or you. Green are the nurdles on my groat that squeak from 12 till 2, and my spung grows cold, and my nadgers are turning blue. Some folks mong their spodes, some folks do, some folks do. Some folks wring their nodes, but that's not me or you. Don't hit your posset with a stick. It tends to make you cough. Take a looming fork and wrench your nadgers off.
Well, thank you, Rambling Sid. Now, elections are cropping up all the time, but one that escaped notice was in my area. The usual parties were represented, Labour, Conservative and Liberal, but there was one party I'd never heard of before. And the slogan on their posters read, "Keep Britain Boner." I decided to find out more about them, so I popped down to their party headquarters. Hello, anybody there?
Oh, hello, I'm Julian, and this is my friend Sandy.
Yes, we are the Universal Party, so-called because we're at it right, left and centre. Yes, shake hands with your prospective member. Shake hands. That's him.
That's me, Mr. Horne.
You, Julian?
Yes, I stand behind the working man.
And I stand behind him. Yes, he does. And I stand behind Jewel. I'm his campaign manager.
Oh. He's an old campaigner, Mr.
Horne. You don't tell no lies.
No. Now, why have you formed your own party?
That's a good question.
Well, we couldn't see eye to eye with the other major parties. No. We left the Labour Party because we disagreed with the prescription charges.
And we fell out with the Conservatives because blue is now colour.
Oh, makes me right washed out.
It makes him look washed out, it does. Oh. Yes, we didn't like the colour of their favours, so then we was liberal with our favours for a while.
Yes.
Then we felt personally betrayed by the action of our Liberal member.
Oh, what did he do?
I can't bring myself to say it, Mr. Horne. He shall I tell him? He went and got married.
Don't carry on, Jewel.
I can't help it.
Jewel, pull yourself together. It's to no avail. Pull yourself together. What's done is done. Now blow your nose on your rosette.
So, then we thought they've all let us down, so it's time for a change.
Shall we change?
Yes. We formed our own party.
And what's your policy?
Well, we have a three-pronged manifesto.
We have. No, we have. Three distinct prongs it's got.
Yes.
Yeah, show him, Jill. Get out your manifesto.
Yes. Well, our points are these. 1, double the building programme so there's lattice for all.
Lattice for all. Lovely. Remove the American missiles from our shores.
Oh, yes. Particularly that one, what's it called? Polari.
That Polari, yeah. Now, third prong, free crow's feet cream for all.
Irrespective of race, creed or sex.
There, that's your incentive bonus.
And what about old age pension?
Don't you worry, Mr. Hornduck, we'll see you all right.
Make special provision for the over 60s.
But the smaller sizes won't be left out now.
I think I can confidently say that I expect a huge poll.
His name's Vladimir, always pops round. Always pops round on a Wednesday evening.
Yes,
he
old
does.
friend of Gordon's.
Gordon, yes, Gordon's his friend too. You, Jewel, got your election address?
Yes, care of the Marine Commando Club.
No, not that you silly prospective member.
Oh, sorry.
Your speech, your Polari, with which you're going to sweep the hustings.
Yes.
I can't bear an unswept husting. Now, go on, Jewel, get on your box. Right. Not that one, dear, your soapbox.
Right. I don't like...
Go on, he's shy with crowds, Mr. Horne. Go on, imagine you're in front of a great ignorant rabble.
Shall I?
Be good practice for you when you go on the Simon D show. Now, you heckle him if you want to, Mr. Horne.
Right, thank
there,
you.
ready, Jewel? Ready?
Yes.
Mr. Horne, you're about to hear his maiden speech. Go on, love. Go on.
Homies and Palones of this borough.
That's lovely. Oh, lovely.
We are poised at a moment in history. The future could be naff.
Now.
Or it could be boner.
Boner.
The time has come for a frank and honest varder at our awkward position.
Oh, yes, that's true.
I am questing after this seat. For the good of my fellow homies.
Yeah.
Let us not mince.
Have you taken leave of this?
I haven't finished. Let us not mince words. Let us put our best lally forward, and with our eeks shining with hope, stroll together towards the fantabulosa futurette.
Bravo, Jewel! I'm right behind you. We'll go all the way with Jewel.
Well, if you are, will you drop me at Wimbledon Common? I can get a bus.
And now, let us raise our voices and sing the party song. And clear the throat. The party's flag is deep as puce, with fleur-de-lis in pale chartreuse.
Both working home and nouveau riche will find our programme very chic.
We'll do our best for young and old.
Our party line is very bold.
Let's mince together, hand in hand. We'll make Great Britain fairyland.
And he didn't get in. Apparently it wasn't a safe seat. And as the next line has been cut, all that's left for me to say is cheerio, see you next week.
That was Round the Horne, starring Kenneth Horne, with Kenneth Williams, Hugh Paddick, Betty Marsden, and the Max Harris Group. The script was by Barry Tooke, Johnny Mortimer, and Brian Cook, and the producer was John Simmons.
Now we are alone in this bedroom, my dear young lady. We shall see what we shall see. First I'll strip this off. There's something underneath, but I won't be thwarted. I strip that off too. And now I take a firm grip and strip this off.
Oh, what are you going to do
on this, I'll make good the plaster and give the entire wall a nice coat of enamel.
Meanwhile, for those of a nervous disposition, here is Round the Horne.
Welcome to the show. Now, first an appeal. Will the owner of the car number BZH974321685428731043D please remove it, as the number plate is blocking Lower Regent Street? Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. Now, last week we invited you to drop us a line and tell us about your hobbies. Well, perhaps the most popular hobby was do-it-yourself. But, there were many others, some of which I can read to you, or one anyhow. A chap signing himself Green Fingers writes to say he's interested in roses, and during the warmer weather, rather partial to violets. And Mr. J.P. Goatwhistle enjoys philately, but I suppose none of us is immune to that. He says he has a sheet of Kaiser Wilhelms with an unusual watermark on it. Thank you. Obviously, some of you have got a sheet of similar type. And he's got a blue triangular cape with a perforation down one side.
Nice.
And finally, Mr. B.K. writes to tell me he's recently joined the Midwinter Nude Bathing Association. He says he was impressed by the turnout of members at the first meeting, but after the second icy dip, it got considerably smaller. Well, hard luck. Hard luck, Mr. B.K. And now, the Round the Horne Forum of the Air, where people air their views and express their opinions on various aspects of the current scene. And here's the first caller now. Hello? Oh, hello, Mr. Gruntfutter.
I am a writer, but I cannot get any of my plays broadcast. They spurned up their noses at my adaptation of Lady Chatterley's Lover.
Oh, what did they say was wrong with the script?
Oh, the script was all right, but they couldn't do the sound effects I requested. All I wanted was the moo of an outraged buffalo. You wouldn't have thought that was beyond them, would you?
No, I wouldn't. You know, a lot of writers start out writing for one person. Have you tried that?
Oh, yes. For years I've written for Jean Metcalf, but Cliff Mitchell-Moore won't send her.
Well, better luck next time, Mr. Grandfather. Goodbye. Hello, Horne here.
I'm an old admirer of yours.
Oh, how old?
23.
You're beginning to interest me.
Well, I've always wanted to meet you, Mr. Horne. Could I drop round for your autograph, possibly, any time?
Well, now, just as a formality, could you give me a personal description?
Oh, well, I have long red hair and blue eyes. 37, 23, 36. My friends say I'm very attractive.
Well, I don't usually do this, but if you'd like to pop round after 6, I didn't catch your name.
Tuckforth. Flying Officer Reginald Tuckforth.
And now... And now on the radio link, an on-the-spot report from Gerald Monkshabit in Washington. I'm terribly sorry to say that, as usual, the line is rather poor again. Come in, Gerald Monkshabit.
Here in Washington, the election campaign is hotting up. According to political commentators, Republicans have huge... although they may not be as big as they were last year. The Democrats, on the other hand, have a growing... which appeals to the young voter. But, of course, that are split, and it can swing either way.
Here, all the way from the outback of Earl's Court Road, complete with an ice-cold jumbuck, Miss Judy Cooleybar.
Good on you, sport. I've notified the police where I am, so watch it.
Watch what? Oh, I'll rephrase that. All right. Now, what are you worried about?
Well, for all I know, that may be a two-way mirror with a hidden camera behind it, recording my every movement so you can gloat over them later.
I wouldn't dream of such a thing.
Oh, you some sort of Puritan, then?
Now, look, let's get on with it. I mean, let's continue the interview, that is. I understand you've left your last job.
Ha! Too right, Bluey. That office was full of obscene calendars with no pictures on them.
Pardon?
They're the worst kind, because you know what the pictures would be if they had any.
Yes, I hadn't thought of it that way.
After that, I went to work at the information desk. The very first morning, a man asks me if I can show him the way.
Well, sounds to me as if he's inculpable.
No, he's in Guy's Hospital, actually.
And thank you, Judy Cooleybar. It's been a pleasure to have you, if you'll pardon the expression. And now, flying in the face of reason, Hugh Paddick will desecrate that grand old song, or should I say that hitherto grand old song, Poor Old Father. Ladies and gentlemen, Hugh Paddick.
I've worked hard all my life, I have, and that I don't regret. I'm worth £100 a week, but that's not what I get. My salary is £4.10, which may seem quite a lot, but it don't go far with all the big expenses I've got. Why, first of all, the missus always wants a bit, and she takes a bit. The boy'll want a bit, the girl'll want a bit, and then the fella that called from the insurance wants a bit. The landlord wants a bit, the milkman wants a bit, and the old bookmaker rather. They've all had a picking from me, £4.10. There's ninepence left for poor old father. On Sundays for a treat sometimes, perhaps we have a fowl. And when the missus carves it well, it nearly makes me howl. If a fowl had two of everything, it wouldn't be so bad. So when we're having poultry, you can't wonder I feel sad. Boys, first of all, the missus always wants a bit, and she takes a bit. The boy'll want a bit, the girl'll want a bit, and then the fella that calls on the insurance wants a bit. The landlord wants a bit, the milkman wants a bit, and the old bookmaker rather. And when they've all had the picking, you can get what's left. It's a parson's dose for poor old father.
And now, looking £5 thinner in his Cyril Lord wig, it's Douglas Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, how long is it since you were gripped in a cinema?
Well, it's some...
Well, we can guarantee that this week's film adaptation will bring you an emotional experience of unusual intensity. Suffocating boredom. Pornographic Productions present a stirring science fiction drama. Journey to Uranus.
The year is 2068. I'm Captain Morgan of the Space Corps. I still recall the day it all started. My crew and I were aboard the spaceship Venus. My word, you should have seen us. Yes. We'd had breakfast and we were almost ready for launch. It was a tense moment in the control cabin.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Bingo!
Well done, miss. Boom, China City's yours. Now we can blast off.
Perched upon a pillar of fire, our mighty rocket gathered speed. The crushing acceleration built up. Eventually we got to 3 Gs.
G.
Across the cabin I could see our biologist, the lovely Miss Nimble. She was strapped to her couch, helpless under the fierce pressure. That was when I blacked out. Well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. When I came round, we were floating in the silent vastness of space. I looked around at my crew.
I am Hugo Uplightly, the navigator. I plot our course by the stars. At the moment, Jupiter is in opposition to Mars, Saturn is niggled with Pluto, Donald Duck is mad at Goofy, Neptune is in transit, Mercury is in the thermometer, and your lucky colour is puce.
I am Ethelfreda Nimble, biologist. I have come on this expedition to study the strange and exotic flora.
I am the strange and exotic flora. No, it's just a nickname, of course. My real name is Poltroon Loosegannet. I have a mate's certificate. I nicked it out of his pocket when he was in the simulator.
All right, crew, as you know, we're heading for the distant planet of Uranus. It's a 6-month journey, and with 4 of us in a 3-foot cabin, it's not going to be much fun.
I don't know.
10 days out from Earth, we passed the orbit of Mars. Ahead lay a line of asterisks.
Don't you mean asteroids?
You haven't read the script. 21 days out.
Sir, the main engine has started smoking.
Well, you'll have to climb outside and repair it, Loosegannet.
Very well, I'll attach this line to my waist, but it won't be easy doing it in my spacesuit.
Are you sure that line is quite safe?
Well, if it isn't, they can carry out the recording. Here I go.
While Loosegannet worked on the engine, the rest of us waited inside the great spaceship.
At this point, I'd like to mention that I, Douglas Smith, play the spaceship. Seemingly motionless, I hang in the velvet black depths between the planets. My long, cigar-shaped body is an object of awe. My mighty nose glistens in the starlight.
Captain, I found the trouble. A little hole no bigger than a man's hand. The ship's been hit by a meteorite, or possibly a man's hand.
This was serious. We were losing air. And I, for one... And I, for one, had little enough to start with. I sent Uplightly and Loosegannet outside, and together they patched it up.
Little fingers.
All right then, chum.
We sped on, passing Halley's Comet, which was dragging out a long, thin tail, rather as we are. And eventually we went into orbit around the planet Uranus.
Oh, look down there! Look down there!
Who wants to look down there? Hardly worth the trouble.
I fired the retro rockets, put the main booster on short time, and we went into land.
Well, we're down, sir. Look through the porthole. Great steaming jungle.
The first time man has gazed upon it.
I'm opening the hatch. I'm going out into the undergrowth.
The first time man has set foot upon it.
I'm going with him.
Yes, well, I think that's quite enough firsts for one day. Now we must search to see if there's intelligent life on this planet. What does the sign say?
The Kenneth Williams Fan Club.
Well, we mustn't give up hope. We'll go on searching.
Chic.
Have you tested the air yet?
Yes, sir. It's 1 part oxygen, 1 part nitrogen, and 98 parts carbon dioxide. Exactly the same as London.
Lovely. Lovely. That means I can take off my spacesuit.
She did so, and then we saw them, 2 great grey creatures, coming towards us, waving... Coming towards us, waving half a dozen pseudopods and several real pods. They spoke.
Greetings, strange bipeds. From the distant planet of Kilroy was here.
Pardon?
Well, that's what's written on the side of your rocket.
How is it you speak English?
We are great fans of your radio programs. We even name our children after them. I am Paul Temple, and this is my wife's 10 o'clock news.
Oh, well, you have different sexes on this planet.
Actually, we've got 15.
Really?
15 sexes?
It's not as good as it sounds. We have to get all 15 together to have a quorum.
And by the time we've had that, half of them have lost interest. We are a dying race.
I'm not surprised.
How do you manage on your planet?
Well, we,
Oh.
And then we... And after a while...
Oh. Really? That's how we make motor cars.
Any vacancies in the industry?
Come, bipeds. We will take you to our city, set upon a lake of liquid gold, where broad boulevards and towering jade pinnacles offer a vista of paradise.
Sort of latter-day Ponder's End, really, yeah.
Yeah.
Splendid. Now, loose cannon, up lightly. Stay here and guard the ship. Come, Miss Nimble. We go to meet the leader of the planet. Hail, O mighty ruler of Uranus. We of Earth salute you. We wait to hear your message to us.
You'll have a long wait. That's a parking meter.
Here comes our leader now.
Do not forget to undulate your pseudopods as a mark of respect.
Yes, I'll do my best. Hail! Hail, O mighty ruler.
Hello. You may kiss my mandible if you wish.
That's not the ruler of Uranus. That's Max Harris, a great banana-fingered buffoon. If he's the ruler, who's playing the piano?
I, Douglas Smith, play the piano.
He's up again, always pushing himself.
Thank you. In the interest of verisimilitude, I painted my teeth black and white.
Oh, be quiet, Smith.
It's a disgrace.
That's enough, that's enough, that's enough.
I'm fed up with it, always pushing himself.
All right, fine. We have come here to trade.
What?
We have come here to trade. We wish to trade, yes, trade. We wish to exchange tawdry plastic beads for precious metals and gems.
That sounds fair enough. How many tawdry plastic beads will you be wanting?
No, it's the other way round.
I should cocoa.
For hours we haggled and dickered, but finally they agreed to trade with Earth.
Yeah, that's agreed. Then you give us diamonds and we will give you all the earth you can carry.
Done. Oh, at least I think I have been.
Oh, Captain, I've been silent too long. A great deal too long, in my opinion. I don't trust these creatures. Great bug-eyed monsters.
Nonsense, Miss Nimble. Remember what I said to you in the spaceship?
I've never seen anything like them.
No, I mean after that. About friendship between the planets, mutual trust. Now come, offer them your hand.
Oh, all right. There.
Thank you very much. Pass the mustard.
I could see it was time to act, so I took a quick drama course and spoke. Unpseudopod that woman. I drew my Mark II neutron disintegrator complete with real caps. Run for it, Miss Nimble. Back to the spaceship. 10 minutes later, we were pounding on the side of the great silver Douglas Smith.
Well, steady on, sir. You know how easily I bruise.
Loose Gannett, up lightly. The Uranians are hostile. Take off at once.
Right.
Shouldn't we have got on board first?
Well, as it happens, we weren't marooned for very long. We received our checks from the BBC and they quickly brought us down to earth. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Rambling Sid Rumpo.
Hello, me dear ears. The song with which I'm going to tug at your artifacts this week is a tender story of true love and gentle passion with a soupçon of suggestion. It goes after this fashion, lightly but turgidly. In a dingy old bedsitter to the back of Dolly's Hill lived a grunger, Albert Munger, and his daughter, Spotty Lil. Oh, I loved her for her beauty with a passion so divine. Oft admired her through the keyhole, wished that one day she'd be mine. But she loved a used car salesman from the town of Hampton Wick. Spurned my glances, my advances, and it cut me to the quick. So I vowed to end my misery, jump into the foaming rill, rid myself of life's encumbrance, not to mention Spotty Lil. Round me neck I tied a millstone with which the miller's corn was ground. I was lucky, found the tide out, or I well might have been drowned. I no longer pine for lil boys, I have found another mate. All my miseries turn to joy, boys, since I married Spotty Kate. Spotty Kate.
Well, thank you, Rambling Sid. Well, I was going to Cornwall for a few days' rest, and I wanted to take some reading matter with me. You know, there's nothing worse than being in Lou with nothing to read. So I popped into a bookshop in the King's Road. It was called Boner Books. Hello, anybody there?
Oh, hello, I'm Julian, and this is my friend Sam.
Oh, hello,
Oh, lovely to see you, Mr. Horne. Come in, troll round.
Are you looking for something between hard covers or something to slip in your pocket?
We have an enormous selection of livres de poches. That is your actual French for posh books. Livres de poches.
Yeah.
Nice.
How about a nice classic? We stock every Omi's edition.
Would you be interested in Spencer's Fairy Queen?
No, he's not interested in mine.
Oh! Me bold. Well, there's your Wilkie Collins, Pallone in white.
Or how about a nice Moroccan-bound Poe?
That's nice. That is nice.
Including such masterpieces of the macabre as The Telltale Heart-Face, Fall of Usher's Letty, and his masterpiece...
Poe's Raven.
Is he? Never listen to gossip, Ducky.
And then we do all your poetry here. Long go Miss Hiawatha. Comes nice in your quarto, doesn't it?
Look, I'm not too keen on poetry, except Shakespeare, of course.
Oh, we do our own edition of Shakespeare, don't we? Yes. We've rewritten it ourselves in up-to-date Polari. Includes such things as Much Ado About Nanty, All's Boner That Ends Boner, Two Homies of the Rona, and As They Like It.
Isn't that as you like it?
Not really, but live and let live, I say. But it has got some of the most beautiful language in your actual English tongue. Do that speech, Jewel. Jewel, that speech, you know the one, 7 Ages of Omi.
Oh.
Do it for him.
Oh, well, I don't remember it all, but I'll give you a paraphrase of it.
He'll give you a paraphrase, Mr. Horne. He'll give you a paraphrase soon as look at you, he would.
I have to get in the mood.
Yes, he has to. He has to be in the mood before he can do it. He has to feel the muse, don't you, Jewel?
Yes.
Are you feeling it? Yes, he is. Look, Louise. Oh, he's feeling it. He's feeling the muse. Oh, look.
No, it's dislocated on his shoulder.
Oh, I'm getting it.
Yes.
I'm getting it. It's upon me.
It's upon him, Mr. Horne.
What can I usefully add?
He has to get into the part, Mr. Horne. Like all the great actors, he has trouble getting into his part,
Yeah,
don't you, Jewel?
I do.
Oh, it's true. All of them do. Even Sir John Gingold has that trouble. Now, you ready now, Jewel?
Just ready.
He's ready. He's ready. The 7 Ages of Omi.
All the world's a stage, and all the Omis and Palones merely players. They have their exits and their entrances.
That's true, Mr. Horne. We all have our exits and our entrances. I'll let every one of us. Well, I know I do. Yeah. Oh, carry on, Jewel. Nice.
Thank you.
Nice. Go on now.
One Om in his time plays many parts, his acts being 7 ages. At first, the infant, mewling and puking in the nurse's arms.
That's lovely. We all mule, Mr. Horne. I've muled in my nurse's arms. I've muled and on her lap, too. There's no stopping an infant, is there? No.
Well, my thoughts were turning more to puking.
Oh! You don't seem to be going down too well, Jewel. No. I'd cut to the soldier bit. You cut to the soldier.
All right, I'm being the soldier now.
He's being a soldier.
Then a soldier, all butch and full of strange polari.
Oh, he takes a good soldier. Yeah. Oh, he does. It's his own military background. Yeah. He was in soldiers in skirts, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Lovely.
Then the justice.
That's something else he knows about. Look at him now. He's aged up for it. Look at it. You could swear he was 27.
Oh, thank you. Full of wise saws and moral instances. The 6-phase shift.
He usually has trouble with that phrase.
Today was no exception.
No.
The 6-age shifts into the lean and slippered pantaloons.
Look, he shifted into it. There he goes.
His youthful hose well saved. A world too wide for his shrunk lallies.
Ah. Look at that, Mr. Horne. His lallies seem to shrink before your very eyes, don't they? His lallies seem to shrink.
And his big, manly obsons turns again towards childish treble.
Oh.
Last scene of all that ends this strange, eventful history is second childishness and mere oblivion.
Of course, they do wonders with tablets now. Now it's coming up to the big flash finish. Yes. Listen, go on, Jewel. Yes.
Second childhood and mere oblivion. Nanty Hampsteads, Nanty Minces, Nanty Ryer, Nanty everything.
A vampire, Jewel! Going, didn't
yes,
you?
He did.
I could see he got you going.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
Well, in the end, I bought their special edition of Shakespeare, and I must say I thoroughly enjoyed the Merry Palones of Windsor. And now I'm reading Hamlet, Queen of Denmark. I don't think Shakespeare will turn in his grave, though. Not if he's got any sense. Cheerio, see you next week.
That was Round the Horne, starring Kenneth Horne, with Kenneth Williams, Hugh Paddick and Betty Marsden. Music by the Max Harris Group. The script was by Barry Took, Johnny Mortimer and Brian Cook, and the programme was produced by John Simmons.
Okay, Polofsky, we know you're in there. Come on out.
You're gonna have to come in and get me. Keep away. Keep away. I never had a break, I tell you. I was born on the wrong side of the tracks. We were so poor, I had to wear my sister's cast-offs. I was dragged up. I was dragged up in the slums. What have I ever got out of life? Reform school, prison, every man's hand turned against me.
This is your last chance, Polofsky.
Okay, I'm coming out.
I don't know why you couldn't wait your turn. I've only been in there 10 minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Round the Horne.
Hello and welcome to the show. First, a motoring flash. On the Great North Road, a lorry loaded with strawberries has collided with a tanker full of cream. A police spokesman on the spot said, delicious. Now for your letters. A Mr. or Miss P.J. Gripe of Wallasey writes in to say that he or she has a problem. And in all honesty, I can't disagree. And Mr. Groin Whippet of Leith sends a postcard telling me he's had a piece of bacon sticking out of his ear for several years. He wants to know if it can be cured. Oh, I did enjoy that. And now, spreading straight from the fridge, but retaining 99% of household germs, it's Douglas Smith. Forward, Smith.
How very kind. Sir, this week's film adaptation, direct from a waste paper basket at the British Board of Film Censors, Horne Graphic Productions proudly, not to say impertinently, present Around the World in 10 Minutes.
Eh?
It's an edited version.
Oh.
Sir.
The setting, London under Victoria. A peaceful place except when the trains run overhead. As our story opens, it's a bright sunny day. My name is Phineas Figg.
It was fog in the original version.
It's
sir.
a bright sunny day in ours, Smith. I live alone apart from my manservant whose name is Passepartout.
They call me that because I spend a lot of my time around the pictures. I'm a gentleman's gentleman. They're very slow, aren't they? Will you be dining in tonight, Mr. Figg? Shall I lay on your dinner?
Well, I'd rather you didn't. Well, I'd rather you didn't. It does tend to bruise the Brussels sprouts, doesn't it? No, I'm off to the club for a game of cards, Passepartout.
Right, then I'll call you a horse-drawn music link.
Good afternoon, Mr. Figg. Well, let me take your hat, your cloak, your jacket, your waistcoat, your shirt, your trousers, your vest, your underpants, your flannelette kidney pad, your socks, your corn plaster, your spectacles.
Thank you, Albert.
Perhaps you better have your spectacles back.
I went straight to the gaming room and purchased 100 guineas worth of chips. Well, I hadn't had much breakfast.
Oh, Fig, there you are.
Oh, my old friend Alistair, Chit Witherington, Ponsonby, Fitzpasture, McMurdoch.
No, Jones, actually. I say, Fig, I just dropped a packet on the gaming table.
Oh, by Jove, how embarrassing for you.
Quite. Are you coming to the card room?
I don't think so, Jones. I'm bored with card games. No, what I want is something new to gamble on.
New, eh? Tell you what, I'll bet you a shilling you can't run round this room in 5 seconds.
Wouldn't make much of a plot, would it?
Yeah, I see your point. Very well, then, 1,000 guineas you can't go round the world in 80 days.
Done. I hurried home to prepare for my historic journey. Passepartout, you and I are going to see distant places. We're going round the world.
You mean like Chichester?
Yes, and possibly even more exotic places than that.
Around the world.
At this point, I, Douglas Smith, tackle my most testing role to date. I play the world. Yes, and I'll tell you this, it'll take Mr. Williams more than 80 days to get round me.
Pig.
That'll do. Now.
Well.
Now, Smith, you are sure you can manage this part? I mean, the world.
Oh, yes. I've done it before.
Yes.
Remember, I played it in the day the Earth caught fire.
Did you?
Yes, they force-fed me with curry powder for 3 weeks.
Splendid, then. Let's go. A few days later found us drifting in a balloon high above the Alps. I knew it was the Alps because my manservant kept shouting, "Help! Help! Help! Help!" I flung him out of the basket in mistake for a sandbag.
Oh, that was a bit of luck. I caught my plastic dickie in the wickerwork.
Now, wait a minute. Look, I think we're beginning to lose height. Yes, quick, Passepartout. Put something over the side. No, not that. Something a bit heavier.
Too late. Too late. We're going to hit the ground.
Oh, I managed to jump clear at the last moment, but unfortunately I broke a leg. It belonged to Passepartout. He was underneath me.
Oh, my leg. Oh, my leg. Oh, it's broken. You'll have to put a cast on it.
A cast? Right, Smith, Paddock, Betty, get on his leg.
Don't bother, dear, I'll manage. I say, Mr. Fig, look, coming towards us, a Swiss milkmaid.
Yeah, I say, miss, my servant and I are going round the world. What's the quickest way from here?
Well, you veer right as far as Austria, left through Yugoslavia, take the first turning past Russia, and then you'd better ask again.
Thank you very much. We left her and were fortunate enough to get a lift to Istanbul.
Sixth floor, ladies' toiletries, electrical accessories, soft furnishings, reconditioned bicycles, and Istanbul.
And thanks for the lift.
It's a pleasure.
This is Istanbul, city of glamour and mystery. Have you ever been here before, Passepartout?
Only when I played the Ottoman Empire. But now we must obtain transport to continue our journey. Let's try in here. Sultan's Harem and Second-Hand Car Hire Limited.
Hello, strangers. I am Fatima. I used to be Cinema. But they turned me into a bowling alley.
Yeah. Right, yes.
Here in this harem, we have almost forgotten what a man looks like. Can either of you two girls remind us?
Cheeky cats.
Actually, we're men.
Oh, then you must flee. We are guarded by a fearsome eunuch who misses nothing.
We must do.
Too late! Here he comes.
Mr. Horne, I positively refuse to play this part. After all, I have got my principles.
Yes, that does make it difficult for you, but you'll do it, Hugh. I know you will, because you're a trooper, and because the show must go on, and because I've got photographs of you with that stick of celery in the bolster.
I'll do it! Give me my cue line again.
Here he comes.
Well, we shot him. It was the kindest thing to do.
It was hardly worth putting the baggy trousers on.
You must flee. Take this hubble-bubble car and continue your journey round the world.
Across my trackless wastes they went. By car over parts of me that no man had ever seen before. By boat across the vast bosom of my oceans. By yak across my back. By punt across my front. But I care not. I spin lazily on the axis at an angle of 66 degrees.
Yes, we all know your inclination.
Where are we now, Smith?
Well, you've just gone through my Khyber Pass travelling on a camel.
Oh, then we're in India.
Hello, Colonel Hornsplast, Indian Army. I'd like you to meet the Maharaja of Randibint.
Greetings, I am the Maharaja.
I'm Phineas Figg, and this is my manservant, Passepartout.
We're travelling round the world, camping where we may.
Quick change of voice, Maharaja.
I will offer I will offer you transport to continue your journey. You may borrow my elephant, Fido. Here he comes now.
We leapt up and clung to the great flapping ears.
Let go my ears. It won't hurt you.
The incredible journey continued. Where would we arrive next? Yes, the Kalahari Desert.
Water! Water!
Across the Indian Ocean.
Sponges!
Until, finally, England came into view. The familiar white cliff appeared.
Congratulations!
Thank you.
Come on, Mr. Fig. We must get to London. It's only 2 hours before the 80 days are up. Only 80 days to London, puss. I'm sorry. We can go on horseback. There's a couple of hacks over there.
No, leave them alone. They're the writers looking for a tag. We'll walk.
There you are, Fig.
Oh, yes, Jones, here I am. Remember our wager, 1,000 guineas if I could go around the world in 80 days?
Of course I remember. Off you go, then.
We've been!
Well, I tell you what. You're a sporting man, Fig. Double or quits.
Done. Come on, Passepartout. This time we'll go the other way round. It's longer, but it's much prettier.
Oh, no!
Most of you will know that during the past 2 years, Round the Horne has entered for the Eurovision Song Contest. In 1966, we had high hopes for our song Sous les ponts de Blackfriars. But we came in 35th, which was disappointing, really, because there were only 34 entries. We did better next time, 16th it was, with a rather lovely protest number reminiscent of a Nightingale sang in Berkeley Square and called A Redgrave Sang in Grosvenor Square. And it ought to have gone right up the charts, but they were blocked by police. Now, as the Electricity Board might say, for our current hope. It's a real tearjerker, so you may want to get your potpourri out. In a gilded hall of music sat a bright, expectant crowd, waiting for the coming singer, whom they'd hailed with praises loud. Years ago he'd been their idol, how his wit had made them roar. Now this benefit performance kept him from the workhouse door. What a storm of welcome greets him as he steps upon the stage. But alas, how sadly altered, what with illness and with age.
Cannot sing tonight.
He falters. As he speaks, he bows his head. But his speech was interrupted. Someone in the gallery said,
"Sing us one of the old songs, George, one of the songs we know. Try, old man, do what you can, and we'll let the chorus go. We can't forget what we used to be in the days when life was new. Sing us a song, and if you go wrong, we'll help to pull you through." Thank you.
At this show of recognition, tears stole down the singer's cheek. Twice he started. Twice he faltered. Neither could he sing nor speak. Then, as though a ray of sunshine cast a halo round the place,
Nice.
stood a child before the footlights with a smiling angel face.
Daddy's been ill,
She murmured softly.
and if me you will allow, just to let him rest this evening, I will sing for Daddy now.
Then a strain of sweetest music wafted o'er the spacious hall.
Spacious hall.
'Twas a child's pathetic story, but it reached the hearts of all.
Reach where?
Hearts of all. As she bowed her thanks and left the stage, all eyes in haste would rise. Those who heard her must have blessed her. On that night, the gallery cried.
One of the old soldiers, one of the song below. Try, old man, do what you can, and let the chorus go. We can't forget what we used to be in the days when life was new. Sing us a song, and if you go wrong, we'll help you pull you through.
Now the Round the Horne Forum of the Air, where people from all walks of life phone up to discuss things that are troubling them. And here's the first call. Hello? Oh, hello, Mr. Grandfather. Well, what can I do for you?
I'm getting out a circular.
Circular what?
I don't know. It's too dark in here to tell. But when I do get it out, I shall send it to you.
Yeah. Well, what am I supposed to do with it when I get it?
Pass it on to 2 friends, and they in turn pass it on to 4 friends, and so on. If you keep it up for 8 weeks, you'll be surprised at the results.
In what way, though?
At the end of the time, you will receive 3 and 6 in cash, an elk's tooth, 300 weight of suet, and 9,000 glossy art studies of General Bismarck doing the splits.
Could mortal man ask for more?
But I must admonish you, Mr. Horne, be warned. Do not break the chain. One man broke the chain.
And what happened?
He had to use his braces.
Thank you, Mr. Gunpuddock. One step beyond. Hello?
Mr. Horne?
Yes?
Is it just an old wives' tale that if you grind up elephants' hooves and add the powder to bat's fluff gathered at midnight by a celibate fishmonger's assistant and mix it with essence of toad's bane, it produces a deadly poison, which, when added to a cup of tea, is completely undetectable?
Yes, indeed, it's true. Such a mixture is deadly and undetectable.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Horne. Dad. Yes. Here's your nice cup of tea, dear.
Well, it's nice to feel one is able to help. And finally we come inexorably to rambling Sid Rumpo.
Oh, hello, me dearios.
And what are you going to burst forth with this week?
'Tis a paean of praise to my grandfather's grunge. They don't make 'em like that anymore. Oh, well, you can't get the drippets. But be that as it may, the song goes after this fashion, limply but cunningly. My grandfather's grunge was too large for the house, so he left it outside by the door. It was almost as big as the old fool himself, and it weighed 100 weight more. He could whirl it around with a mighty booming sound, while my granny stood by in surprise. But he lost grip, dented the tip, and it caused his untimely demise. Now he's left it to me, and it's plain for to see I'm the pride and the joy of the Broads. Every mickle must die, it is there on display. and it's already won several awards. All the summer I munge as I whirl that mighty grunge, and my granny regards me with pride. But I stop short, never to grunge again, when it's cold outside.
Oh, thank you, Rambling Sid, and more part your wordler. And now it's time to meet our young visitor from the Antipodes, Miss Judy Cooleybar. Well, how are you getting on? Found yourself a position yet?
What are you getting at, Bluey?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, well, just keep your hands on the desk, that's all. For all I know, you might be making obscene gestures under there.
Well, I wasn't. Honestly, I wasn't, I assure you.
Oh, you some sort of prude or something?
No. No, I was asking if you turned your hand to anything. Oh, I'll rephrase that. Have you got a job?
Certainly I've got a job. I'm one of them temporary women.
I don't think I'll say anything.
Oh, you know, Bluey, shorthand tightening that. Oh, it's been a real eye-opener, I can tell you. These office pommies, they're all sex mad. One fella tried to get me into the duplicating room. We all know what that means.
Well, they do expect a secretary to have an active role.
There you go again. Keep away from me. You're all the same, you Poms. Well, you're not going to catch me that way. I've got it up here.
Yes. Well, if you've got it up there, you should be pretty safe, I should think. Thank you, Miss Judy Cooleybar. Recently, I saw an advertisement which said, sound investment for shrewd business Omi. New songwriting team wants backer for new musical Apply Bona Song Publisherettes. So, the next day, I went round to their address in Chelsea, and the sign on the door said, private, enter without knocking, so I did. Hello, anybody there?
Oh, hello, I'm Julian, and this is my friend Sandy.
Oh, hello, Mr. Holmes. Oh, golly, the Barbieri.
Thank you.
Oh, what brings you trolling in here?
Well, I'd like to invest in your enterprise.
Horny bold. Oh. Yes, go on.
What sort?
Go on,
Oh,
Doc.
well, yes,
Come
all right.
right out with it, love.
What sort of thing are you planning?
Well, we're involved in diverse spectacles.
Yes, we've done several exciting things in the West End. But now we want to do something risky in Drury Lane.
Yeah. Well, good luck.
Jewel and I are going to do something we've always wanted to do.
We're going to mount a musical.
Yeah.
A musical what?
Well, it's too early to tell, really. We've toyed with the Three Musketeers.
And mooted Midshipman Easy. Mooted him.
Yeah. We haven't definitely settled on the book yet.
Been thinking along the lines of that one with that Barbara Strident in it, you know.
You know Fanny Pallone?
That's right, Fanny Pallone. The story of what's her name, Bryce.
Fanny?
Well, maybe up to you, but we was enthralled.
Went together, didn't we, Jewel?
Together,
Oh,
yes.
the magic evening. Magic.
My lallies turned to water when she sang that song.
Oh, they did. He's sensitive, Mr. Horne. He's sensitive. Touched
yes.
it. He gets touched. He gets easily touched. And moved. Touched and moved. Every time he goes to the theatre, he willfully suspends his disbelief.
Then I get touched and moved.
Yes, I can quite believe it.
When he's in the theatre, he's in another world. Offered him a chocolate nanty. Nanty. He wouldn't even accept a walnut whip.
Yeah.
They're his favourites.
No, I have to face it. I am kinky for the walnut.
Yes, you are. I love. Go on, love.
Well,
Tell him.
it's the sweet tooth.
Sweet tooth. He's got it. Say that again.
But mark you, the goodies are as of naught when I'm in the theatre.
True.
I'm transported, that's what I'm transported to another place.
That's after you've been touched and moved.
After
Yes, that's why we thought we'd do our own musical.
Yes, we've already written a number of the songs.
Oh, you write your own songs?
Oh, yes, with a musical bent.
Say that.
Oh, yes. We are what you might call a modern-day Rodgers and Hartface.
Yeah. And we have been described as another low and learner.
Because we're both low and we're both learners.
Oh, dear.
Here, play him some of their numbers, Jules.
Shall I?
Oh, Jules' marvellous. He's a miracle of dexterity at the cottage upright.
Right. Here goes. Here's a little song Sand and I wrote. We had been to see My Fair Pallone, and we thought, why not? Why not adapt another of Bernard Shaw's works?
Anyway, we thought we'd tackle Back to Methuselah, and here's the title song. Go on, Jules. Does it lovely, he does.
Oh, Methuselah, oldest of all the Jews you are. So fantabulous, Methuselah. Then we thought of doing St. Joan.
Oh, yes, lovely.
Oh, St. Joan,
be mine,
be my Pallone, though you're just a farmer.
Lad, then you may love you too.
But I'll be true, so take off your arm.
Oh, Boner vocal.
Yeah.
Boner.
Lovely chance.
Yeah.
But it never worked out, did it?
Neither did Captain Brassbound's conversion.
No. Or Omi and Super Omi.
But then Jewel had this blinding flash.
Blinding it. Come over me in waves, Mr. Horne. Yes, it did. I thought, why not do a musical based on the life of the grand old Omi himself?
You mean Bernard Shaw?
Yes. And we're going to call it Bernie. Bernie. It's all about Bernard Shaw's unrequited love for Patrick Campbell.
Of course, he's Lord Dungravy now.
I think you're a bit mixed up. Surely you mean Mrs. Patrick Campbell.
He's right. He don't tell no lies.
No.
I always wonder what they saw in each other.
Anyway,
true, what you say, it's true.
Yes. The big song comes when Mrs. Pat Campbell sings to GBS of her love for him.
Song and dance,
Yeah, sort of Buck and Wing Pinera.
Oh, he's at it again. Right, Jewel, after 4. Bernard Shaw, I love you more and more and more and more.
Although you like to eat your carrots raw,
It's a bore.
on me you put the markers.
Crazy about your knickerbockers.
Oh, darling Bernie, won't you please say yes, yes, yes? Don't let my spirit say,
To hell with Beatrice Webb.
Be
my darling GBS. Although you may look weird,
just love that ginger beard.
you're my darling GBS.
I don't mean it, sir.
You're my darling GBS.
Well, in the end, I decided not to invest in their musical. I thought I'd put my money into something much safer, so I bought several hundred shares in a building company planning to erect a synagogue in Cairo. Cheerio. See you next week.
That was Round the Horne, starring Kenneth Horne, with Kenneth Williams, Hugh Paddick and Betty Marston. The music was supplied by the Max Harris Group. The script was by Barry Tooke, Johnny Mortimer and Brian Cook, and the program was produced by John Simmons.